Good morning. I hope that you're well. I'm hopping on today to talk about managing our energy, doing energy work, and one of the foundational concepts and understandings that we know that helps us to be more grounded so that we can be happier, more connected to the earth, more efficient and effective in our own healing work. And so that's why I'm hopping on today. If we don't know one another, if you're new around here, welcome. I'm Brighid Murphy. I'm a soul-centered healer. I am the creator of Path to Power programs and a Healers Collective. And I am here to help you find your light and shine it so that you can take your gifts to the world. And one of the ways we do that is through working with our own energy. And we're always learning how to do it better, right? Or do it more effectively so that we can have more access to what's available to us. So today I'm going to talk a bit about grounding versus rooting. And then we're going to give you a simple practice that you can do, lickety split, that will help you to access more energy. So the concept of grounding, you probably may be familiar with it, and you may have heard, grounding is important so that you stay connected to the earth, so that you don't fly off, so that you can, have more of a foundation. All of that is absolutely true. Grounding into the earth helps you to connect with the earth. And connecting with the earth is important in being able to hold yourself in your center, have a base and a source for to rely on, right? So we know that we can ground ourselves by being in nature, by doing meditations that have us in nature, by touching earth, by eating certain foods, by breathing. Many, many ways to ground ourselves. Y'all probably know that already. And it's good that we do that. And we can also take that a step further and go deeper with that practice with the concept of rooting into the earth. And there's a difference between grounding into the earth and rooting into the earth. Both are important, and you'll see in a moment why rooting might be something that you want to be doing in addition to grounding. So the difference between grounding and rooting. Grounding ourselves helps us to connect with the earth. Rooting helps us to go more deeply into the earth and to really access what's within the earth. Because it's one thing to be connected to the earth, and it's another thing to actually access what's in the earth. And so when you root in, you're going a level deeper. And when you go a level deeper, you get access to the goodness that's in the earth. So yes, there's a sturdy, foundational, pull you into what's real energy that the earth has. And there's also a lot of information and communication that happens in the earth, as well as memory that's in the earth. Memory from our ancestors, memory from the beginning of time is in the earth. It's in the tree roots, it's in the rocks, it's in the soil itself. And so when you root into the earth, you have access to all of that. Access to the memory, access to the information, the communication. The plant roots and the plant spirits are all active in the earth. And when you root in, you can choose to have access. So I want to share a simple practice that you can do anytime. Hey, Laurie, good to see you. That you can do anytime. If you're hopping on live, folks, let me know you're here. Say hello. Let me know what's happening. Let me know how this lands. I'd love to hear from you. You can do this anytime. And I'm going to share it. And if at first it doesn't, if you're not feeling it, that's okay. This is one of those things that you experience, and your experience evolves with it over time. So if you're not feeling anything, who cares? Just do it anyway. Because you will eventually feel how it opens you up. Sometimes you just have to trust, right? With the shamanic practices that I engage in, they don't always make logical sense. And that's usually because we need more than our brains on board to understand things. So If it doesn't make logical sense, it's totally okay. Your heart is feeling it, and your energy field is experiencing what I'm about to share. So you can take the practice that you do already, if you have one, which is taking a deep breath in, grounding into the earth, breathing down into the earth. Get yourself comfortable in whatever way feels good to you. Perhaps put a hand or two on your body. I like to put a hand on my heart. I have a microphone, so I'm not going to put my hand on my heart right now because it'll be scritchy. I put my hand on my heart, my hand on my belly, and take 3 deep breaths into that space, feeling my hands on my body. So 1 breath in and releasing it. And another breath in and releasing it. And a 3rd breath in and releasing that. Beginning to fall into your own body and your heart. And imagining using your imagination. And that may include a visual, it may include sounds, it may include your sense of smell, it may include a sense of feeling. Our imaginations include all of our senses. One might be stronger than the other. Go with whatever it is works for you. Imagine that you are opening the bottoms of your feet. When you open the bottoms of your feet, you allow yourself to connect with the earth. So just imagine you're opening the bottoms of your feet. And on your next breath, breathe down. Send that breath down through your feet and imagine that it is reaching the earth. So you're breathing in and then you're breathing down into the earth through your feet. As soon as you open your feet, you're able to access the earth, and the earth is able to access you. From here, imagine in whatever way you do that you have these beautiful, healthy, thriving roots that move down through your feet that are open and into the earth. And those roots, they go in as deep as they want. They wrap around tree roots that are already so embedded in the earth. And they start to absorb the pulse of the earth. They merge with the roots that are already so embedded in the earth. And as they become one, their pulse unifies. And as their pulse unifies, your pulse starts to pulse with the pulse of the earth. And in that pulse is information. In that pulse is energy from the land, the spirits of the land, the plants in the land, the mycelium and the mushroom community that's in the land. All is in that. You have access to all of that when you're tapping into the pulse. The ancestral memory of our lineages on the earth are in that pulse. So wrap your roots in and merge them with the roots in the earth. And then just breathe that energy out. And then breathe it back down. And then breathe it up. And breathe it back down. And simply state, I am open to the rhythm and the roots in the earth. I'm open to the rhythm and the roots of the earth. I'm open to the rhythm and the roots and the memory in the earth. And I'm open to the rhythm and the roots and the memory and the healing in the earth. Another deep breath in. Go ahead and send it down again. And then bring your awareness back to your heart and full presence, ready for the day. It's all you need to do. You can practice that quickly. You can practice it slowly. You can really take time with it and actually go and explore where those roots want to go. You can set the intention that you just want to root in and connect with your healthy ancestors. You can set the intention that you want to root in and connect with a particular tree that lives on your land or near you in a park on the earth. Possibilities are limitless. The difference between grounding and rooting is with grounding, we connect with the earth. With rooting, we access what's within the earth. And so I invite you to practice. I invite you to practice that. I invite you to add that to your daily practice and you'll notice a difference. All right. I hope this was helpful. I enjoy every second that I have sharing information with you. I'll be back again to share some more. If this feels helpful, go ahead and share this video with your people so that they can have the benefits of the rooting in as well. All right. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Bye for now.